Imagine walking into a therapy session, but instead of sitting across from a therapist, you find a gentle golden retriever waiting for you. Its tail wags, eyes full of warmth, and somehow, you already feel lighter. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of animal-assisted therapy, or AAT. This therapeutic approach uses animals to help people heal emotionally, physically, and mentally. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see how a dog, horse, or even a rabbit can make a bigger impact on mental health than you might expect. So what actually happens in our brains during animal-assisted therapy? When we interact with animals, our bodies release oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that deepens trust and reduces anxiety. It's also linked to lower cortisol levels, which means less stress and more emotional balance. In AAT, animals act as co-therapists. They help break barriers, especially for clients who struggle with communication or trauma. Think about it. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a dog who won't judge you than to another person who might. Animal-assisted therapy is used in so many settings, from hospitals helping patients recover from surgeries to schools supporting children with anxiety or ADHD. A therapy dog named Bella walks into a children's ward. Instantly, smiles replace fear. One little boy recovering from surgery begins to pet her, and for the first time in days, he laughs. That moment, that's more than just joy. It's psychological relief. It lowers pain perception, boosts mood, and builds resilience. And in equine therapy, patients recovering from trauma learn trust and emotional regulation through riding, grooming, and leading horses. Horses are especially sensitive to human emotion. If you're nervous, they sense it. So therapy often becomes a mirror, teaching you self-awareness and calm. AAT works because it taps into our innate need for connection, something deeply wired into human psychology. Studies have shown that even 10 minutes of interaction with an animal can lower blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and even improve social functioning in people with autism and PTSD. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that veterans who engaged in weekly therapy dog sessions reported a 60% reduction in anxiety and depressive symptoms over 2 months. That's powerful, and it shows that emotional healing doesn't always start in a conversation. Sometimes, it starts with a paw. Let's try something small together, whether you have a pet or not. For Mindful Pet Connection, sit quietly, place one hand gently on your pet, or imagine one if you don't have any. Take a deep breath and sync with their breathing rhythm, and notice the texture of their fur, the warmth, and the calm energy they radiate. That's Mindful Connection, a simple version of animal-assisted mindfulness used in therapy to reduce anxiety. If you don't have a pet, try volunteering at an animal shelter once a week. Many AAT programs begin that way. You help animals, but they end up helping you. Let me share one story that perfectly captures the heart of this therapy. A woman named Lisa, a war veteran with PTSD, had stopped speaking for months. Nothing seemed to work until she was paired with a service dog named Max. At first, silence. Then, small commands: sit, stay. Weeks later, she started speaking more. Within months, she could walk outside again without panic. That's the power of trust rebuilt, not through words, but through connection. If you're curious to explore animal-assisted therapy for yourself or a loved one, here are a few paths. First, ask your therapist if they collaborate with certified AAT practitioners. Second, volunteer or observe at local therapy animal programs. Third, consider adopting or fostering. Sometimes, just caring for an animal brings its own therapy. And always make sure any AAT program is professionally certified, ensuring both animal welfare and therapeutic safety. So, whether it's a wagging tail, a gentle purr, or a horse's steady gaze, animals remind us that healing doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, the simplest connections bring the deepest peace. If you found this inspiring, give this video a like, share it with someone who could use some comfort today, and don't forget to subscribe for more psychology and mental health insights.